Big Boys
Big
neighborhood,
boy.
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Man, this guy, John Legend, is in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the neighborhood.
It's good to be back. It's been too long.
I know,
Yes.
man. That's what I was telling you. I was like, man, it's been too long. You was like,
Yeah.
remember when I saw the last time I saw you all, you was like, get away from me.
No, I didn't say
Okay,
that,
you didn't,
man.
man. You didn't, man. But I'm going to tell you, man, it has been hell of a watching you elevate your career and your life and everything, man. This is like when we first met, John, it was like, okay, this is Kanye's artist.
Yeah.
This is the
Right.
guy who plays, and now you're just a mega superstar, brother. How does that feel?
Man, we had a great year.
Yeah.
Best year of my career, and I just feel so blessed right now. Things are good.
Now, when you say we had a great year, what
Yeah.
year are you talking about? Because I'm talking about period.
Well, I've had an amazing career, but it elevated even more last year with the success of All of Me.
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
That was my first #1 on the Hot 100.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man.
So that just took things to another level, and then we just got a Golden Globe, we got an Oscar nomination.
Tell me
So
about it, man.
things are good, man. It's
I
been
heard
really
that,
good.
man. Do you feel like, man, like, don't wake me up if this is a dream?
It feels good, man. I'll tell you that. I know it's real because I've been working so hard, and,
Yeah.
and you know, sometimes hard work pays off. But you know, it feels really good.
Hey, man, now, with the success before All of Me,
Yeah.
what, when you say it went up a notch or it felt different,
Yeah.
when did you know, like, man, this one feels different from the others?
Well,
Was it more tours? Was it more?
everything. More white people recognize me
There
in
it is,
the,
right
in
there.
the
I don't want to say
airport.
it, John. I don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I always, you know, always had fans that listen to urban radio and
Right.
urban adult radio, and they've always been my core. But, you know, I never had a song that was so big on every station. And so more people just know who I am now. So that's when you could tell the difference. And then, of course, the shows are bigger. You can tour in more places, more countries. Like had the #1 record in Asia, too, last year.
I heard that.
So, you know, it's just bigger everywhere. So it just makes it easier to do what you want to do in your
Hey,
career.
man, the last time I saw you perform was with Sade.
Yeah.
And I mean, like a full concert.
That was
Great show.
2011.
I
Yeah.
was
Man,
there.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
we had a blast.
And she really not coming out. She do every 10 years.
yeah,
so.
she's serious about that.
Are y'all gonna put it together in like another 7, 8
I don't
years?
know.
Another 7, 6 years?
Make it happen.
You know, she's very, you know, private, and
Right.
whenever she's ready, she comes back out. But she likes to take her time. I guess she's good. She got all the money she needs, and she just relax over in England, and when she's ready to put out some new music, she's good.
What keeps John Legend so busy? You know what I'm saying? Where
I don't have that Sade money yet. I'm
Right,
trying
yeah,
to still
yeah.
make it.
You're on your way, that's for sure.
man, so if you do make that Sade money, is it gonna be like every 10 years? Like,
Nah, I
man.
doubt it. I honestly doubt that because I get too excited to write
Okay.
and make new music. And I can't imagine not having that excitement about making new music.
John, we got to talk about the song "Glory."
Yes.
Did that feel like you got? And I asked Common kind of the same thing. Did it feel like you had something at that moment?
You know, I always am a little hesitant to say that right at the beginning because every song feels really good when you finish it.
Right.
Because part of the joy of creating something is like, oh, I finally finished it and I feel like it's good. But I feel like everything's good when I first finish it. But some things go down in my estimation and some things go up. And sometimes I listen back like, what was I thinking?
Really though,
It wasn't
but
that good.
Glory couldn't have been one.
But
of those.
Glory, as soon as we started playing it for everybody with the film, like Ava DuVernay, the director, and all the people from Paramount who are distributing the film, everybody was just like, oh my God, you guys are going to win an Oscar, this and that. And it was just like, everybody was so excited. And then when Ava put it in the film,
Oh man,
she just started crying the first time she saw it with the orchestra and everything. And so I could tell it was something special. And then once people heard it, it was really like an amazing reaction.
Yeah, man.
And I think what resonated with people was that we honored Dr. King, but we also talked about what's happening right now. And all the protests we've been having in the streets in the past 6 months. And I think it's really inspired a lot of people. I know a lot of young people that were protesting on Martin Luther King Day used the song as their like theme song. And, you know, I'm glad we wrote something that really inspired people.
Man, at one point, did you think not to record that record? You know, you have ideas and you think like, oh, you know.
Well, it wasn't not to record it. It was just I didn't know what was going to happen with it. I thought at least it would probably make the film, but I didn't know it was going to catch on like it did. And I think really what took it over the top was what Common says in the lyrics, because like I said, he really connects it to what's happening now, and I think that's what made it special, because it wasn't just a song for a movie about something that happened 50 years ago. It was relevant to what's happening now.
Was it always John Legend and Common for that record? Like,
well, it was going to be Common regardless, but, but it was his choice to call me and have me write the music and the hook for it. And so he called me, and, you know, we talked about the film. I hadn't seen the film yet, but I, of course, knew what the film was about. And he said, you know, I had some title ideas, and one of the ideas he had was Glory. And so I ran with that, and I was like, Glory, that sounds like a perfect title for something like this. And then I just started singing in my phone, actually, and I started, one day when the glory comes, and then I just finished it. I sang that into my phone, and then I took it to the studio in London. I was on tour, and finished writing it, and figured out the piano part and everything. Recorded it, sent it to Common, and then he laid down those beautiful verses.
And just filling in the words, because if I would have watched Selma and the movie went off and it would have went, one day, I was like, man, put some words in it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you,
that's
man.
how I write songs. So I start with like a little bit of melody and maybe a couple lines, but I have a lot of gibberish.
Hey, dude,
in
my
head
wife,
first.
Neighborhood, I demolished that record.
Oh my gosh.
I sing it all the time, even to the point where my wife is like, baby, please stop. Hey, John, you got to do me a favor, man, as a fan. Could you please just sing that chorus for me?
One day, when the glory comes, it will be yours, it will be yours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory.
Man. Now, Valentine's Day is coming.
Yes, it is.
All right, and we saw your spread in GQ magazine.
Yeah.
Go ahead, boy. Man, yeah. You look good too, John.
Yes.
You look good too.
I know who the star of the show is.
Man, and we should know. You know what I'm saying? Your beautiful queen, Chrissy Teigen, man. Amazing.
She's so
Thank
beautiful.
you.
What made you guys say, hey, you know what? We're beautiful people. We might as well go ahead and make this happen.
You mean the shoot or us getting married?
Well, you know what? Really, though, for one, I didn't want to mention y'all getting married. I don't know what her eyesight is like, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? She married you anyway. I don't know how you pulled that off. But just with the actual shoot. You know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day.
When GQ calls you up and says they want to put you in a music issue, you know, GQ is one of my favorite magazines, and they've always done great photos and great spreads. So when they said they wanted us to do it, we were like, of course we'll do it.
Man, it seemed like y'all just have a great time.
Yes. We have fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Now, am I wrong in the quote with it? But do y'all walk around like naked or something at the crib?
Like
not most of the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to sit on your sofa.
Because we have our parents coming over sometimes. You know, most of the time we're fully dressed.
Okay, but
most
y'all
of the time.
will.
But we did do the Funny or Die thing that kind of made fun of me.
Okay, cool in the game.
I did Just the Tip with you the last time you were here. You're actually my first Just the Tip interviewer. Yeah, so I have a special spot for you in my heart. But we were talking about how you guys walk around naked and are just like free with it.
Only occasionally. We're not real nudists.
When your parents aren't there.
We're not bona fide nudists.
Okay, cool in the gang. Yeah. All right, because I lost a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not a nudist myself. Now you're on GQ with you and your queen in GQ magazine.
Yeah.
Looking at me with the loose skin, the hoodie that I'm wearing here.
Yes, sir.
What magazine would I be in?
You could be in GQ too,
Hilarious, man.
You could be in GQ too.
Would it be like Hip Hop Weekly with the source? You know what I'm saying? Fish and grits. You know what I'm saying?
What site is that?
You know,
American Gigolo.
Really though?
Yeah, that's yours.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, man. Hey, man, that's one of the kings right there. You know what I'm saying? This dude, like I mean, he know what sexy is. You know, let me ask you this, man. Do you ever feel like if you go go to a party. Do you ever feel like obligated to sing? Like if somebody puts something on, the mic comes or
no.
But can you feel people waiting for it, like kind of looking at you, like, "Hey, what's up?"
Well, these things are usually pre-negotiated.
Okay. Like if you're at a Christmas party or and you walk in, you walk into like a holiday
if I'm just going to one of my friends' house, no, nobody does that to me.
Okay.
Nobody does that to me. But you know, sometimes I feel like people invite me to the wedding.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, there's a piano over there. How did that get here?
And it got your music sheet on it.
All your songs.
Oh my!
The orchestra's here, John, that you've been working with.
What a coincidence!
Now, you went to Kanye's wedding?
Yes.
Did you perform there?
Yeah, I sang at the wedding.
Oh,
did you feel obligated or did you get paid? Was it a paid performance?
No,
or was it like
I offered to him. This is my friend. You know, he signed me.
Did you feel obligated though? Like
I felt like as his friend and as somebody who he supported in my career for this long and helped me make my last record and my
so you
first
felt you
record.
had to.
I felt like I should.
You should.
Yeah.
Now, would you have felt a little funky if you'd have walked in and would have been like Johnny Gill there? Would you have told him like, man, why not me? Why not?
That's true.
Well, I had already offered, so if he would have been like, nah, I'm good, and then he had somebody else do it, I'd be like, oh, okay, I see how it is.
Feel a type of way.
And you do it as just a handshake. You don't invoice Kanye.
No, I did not invoice him. No.
The reason why I'm asking this, man, is because we had Kanye in the neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
And I was asking Kanye about the wedding, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Kanye on air told me that I'm going to the wedding.
Yeah.
Did you see me there?
No, I did not see you there.
Exactly.
That was very rude of you to turn down his invitation.
Wow, really? Whose team are you on?
One day.
Yes.
John, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, John Legend, he does this all the time. We'll be talking about
Please
glory
do me a
in the
favor.
news.
Hold on. Can you do me a favor?
What?
All right, when you hear John Legend go, just shut up, because don't tell him what's going to happen.
He might be
Just be a
singing.
little quiet.
I was just singing background for you.
There it is right there. That background probably could have went to front ground. All right.
No, but you really love that song. I wanted to get some Just a Tip from you again. So you...
Hey,
okay,
I'm married.
I know. And you and your beautiful wife...
Looks way better than her. What were you going to say?
What? No.
Yeah, keep it real.
You and your beautiful wife have a great relationship. Do you guys ever fight? And what
Absolutely.
And like, how do you guys... I can't imagine you guys even being upset at each other.
What was the last argument? Like, what do y'all argue over?
I don't know.
Like, what's for dinner?
You know, it's like little things that couples argue about. Like, why didn't you clean up while I was gone?
Okay, stop.
You know?
Stop. Turn the cameras off. Turn these mics off.
I was working.
Why did you clean up? Like he don't have housekeeper. Come on, John.
No,
Now you're lying.
I don't have a housekeeper every day. Like we have them twice a week. And so, you know, like Chrissy likes it real tidy. And so sometimes I'm just, you know, I'm real casual about tidiness.
Right.
You're not that tidy.
So you would drop a jacket, walk in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I'll leave things around, and then if she's out working all day and I'm home, because sometimes that happens, because we both have kind of schedules that are very, you know, like sporadic.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, sometimes I'll be home all day, and it's not tidy when she gets there, and she's a little upset about it.
I don't understand this, man.
crazy.
No, your woman is extremely beautiful.
Yeah.
Alrighty, extremely beautiful.
Yeah.
She cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cooks a lot.
She's tidy.
Yes.
What is wrong with
She's
this? She have like
funny.
a club foot. Like, what's wrong with her?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with
That's
her.
crazy. And she's bringing out a cookbook also. Right?
Absolutely, she's
when
working
does
on
that
a
come out?
cookbook.
Can you deliver it to my wife?
Hopefully later this year, but yeah.
Is it in note form right now? Can you just have Chrissy send it over to my wife? And just...
She's still developing her recipes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool. But she does cook.
But tell your wife to follow her on Instagram. She posts a lot of stuff, and she has a
I'm gonna tell
blog.
you, my wife does follow her.
SoDelicious.com.
But it doesn't
Yes.
help as of yet.
Oh.
We need hard copy.
She posts the
Yeah.
recipes.
We need hard copy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Classes,
we don't need
Yeah.
something where you just press a button that says like and a heart goes red.
Do you get to do the taste testing of all
Absolutely.
of her? Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I'm her assistant too. Like I'll make stuff with her, like
Aw.
chop the onions and whatnot.
As you should. Bro.
As I should.
Just make sure you don't cut them hands, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know. I've done it. I've done that once. We actually both cut our hands on the same day, and we both went to the hospital here in L.A.
Go ahead now.
We like seriously cut ourselves. We was using one of those mandolins. You ever use one of those? And those are dangerous, man.
Man,
You
let
gotta
me
be
tell you,
careful.
brother. I don't know what a mandolin
Yeah, I
is.
don't know what that is.
But it's
either.
dangerous.
Get it out your house.
We never used it since.
I don't want no
You don't need that.
mandolin, no woman.
We haven't used
none
it.
of those in your house.
We
all
haven't
right?
used it since.
Alrighty, there it is, man.
John, do you ever have people come up to you and just sing to you and just ask you for your
Yes.
your opinion?
Yes.
Are
That's
you,
a little
are you
awkward.
honest?
No, it's too awkward. Like I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna be like, oh, that was terrible.
You're too nice.
Dude, you have people that come up singing your songs to you?
Absolutely.
Really though?
One time we out in the Hamptons, and we had like a hairstylist, a makeup artist that was doing Chrissy's hair, and he was like, I need to sing for you after I'm done. I was like, okay.
Oh no.
And he's actually pretty good, but it's still awkward because it's like you can't really you can't be like give them your honest feedback if they are bad.
But you're not the guy that you could say like, oh man, I would rather you not. You just let it go like, man, damn, now I gotta hear it.
I be trying to find a way out of it. But if I can't find a way out of it, I'll be like, okay, go ahead.
All right.
And then you're like,
and what song did the hairdresser sing for you?
I think he sang All of Me, but everybody either sings that or Ordinary People or So High.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, sometimes they do well. He did a pretty good job, but either way, I'm just like, oh, that was great. Thanks.
But what can you do for him? I'm pretty sure you got a lot of people that you was like, man, this could be my next one.
But the thing that people don't understand is that if you cover my song well, that's really not going to get you that far.
There it is.
Because the thing about it is, what we're looking for when you're trying to sign a new artist is original music and something new and fresh about you. But if you're just showing me you can sing my song well, that might get you a backup singing job at the most.
Right.
But other's it's just interesting.
But it's not gonna get you like a duet where it's like, give me the green light. Then the other guy, I need the green light. Like our voices sound the same.
It won't get you a record deal. Won't it's really hard to progress just doing covers. So the best thing for you to get a record deal is to show me you make great records, and so I need to hear like a quality demo.
I heard that. Not just when they're doing your wife's hair, he's singing your records.
Exactly.
I remember one time, John, I got into the car and there was a driver. And we were like, I was trying to find a station, and I was like, man, what is this playing? I think we were together. Right. My man knew he was coming to pick up Big Boy. He jumped in the back of the limo and slid his CD in, like his demo. And as I'm rolling, he had his music on. Oh, man, I did a this beat of Frisbee, Jack. I took that.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
What's funny now is that when I'm on tour, I don't have access to a CD player most of the time.
Right.
Because I have my computer with me, and the new MacBooks, they don't even have a CD drive.
Thank God. Thank you, Steve Jobs.
Yeah, they just email you.
Steve Jobs.
So just send me a link.
Right, yeah. But what about, John, you get people that come to you that just blatantly like, man, I need a number on you.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't do that, brother.
Or what about, can you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, like right in front of your face?
People do that a lot. I don't mind people saying that. I'll even check out some pages sometimes.
Really
or check out somebody's SoundCloud or something. But I will not give you my number.
Right, okay.
And if you give me a CD, there's nowhere I can play it, really.
There it is right there, John.
Except if I'm in L.A. in my car.
Right. See, now you just gave them another way.
Yeah, but I'm not.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm usually on tour, and I don't have access to like a CD player most of the time.
Okay, most of the time. Well, what if somebody come up with like an old boom box and be like, start playing? now they know how to get you. Man, Glory nominated for an Oscar, man.
Yes, sir.
Best believe that, best original song.
Yes.
Do you have an acceptance speech somewhat written or memorized?
No, not yet. I think we will prepare just in case, and you never know, and you don't want to jinx it, but, we'll prepare just in case. But we got a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few weeks.
Man, what did it feel like when you knew you guys were nominated for the big one? The Oscar?
Man, I was so excited. I found out just sitting in bed in New York, it was like 8:30 in the morning, and we turned on the news, and we knew the nominations were about to be announced. But I made a mistake of putting it on a channel that didn't show the first half.
Oh, damn.
So they showed the second half when they did like the bigger awards, but the original song award is in the first half when they weren't covering it. So I'm sitting here waiting for them to say my name, and they didn't even say my category.
Wow.
And I didn't find out till I went to my phone, and people were tweeting me and texting me saying I got nominated. So.
Now, you guys are performing, you and Common are performing at the Grammys also.
Yes, we're performing at the Grammys and the Oscars.
And the Oscars also.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this with the Oscars. Say, for instance, your category goes first at some point, and then you guys don't win, but you got to perform.
Yeah.
Do you still perform?
Absolutely.
Or do you slide in like a fuck y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like do you throw in a subliminal?
The remix.
Yeah.
One day when the Oscar comes, It better be ours.
Good. It better be ours. She said, hey, man, you sound like John Legend.
Yeah,
John, you got such a beautiful voice, man.
Thank you.
And you got a voice that when you hear it, you know that's John Legend.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Beautiful voice, man. John Legend, you guys doing the Super Bowl? Is it a pre-thing that you guys doing?
I'm singing America the Beautiful.
That's dope.
They're doing the double patriotic anthems. They're doing America the Beautiful and the national anthem. I'm doing that one, and Idina Menzel is doing the national anthem.
Wait, you mean that's...
Del Dazing.
Yeah, not saying. Yeah. Are you heavy on like current events? Like, do you go onto your your Instagram or Twitter? Do you read comments?
Yeah, I read them.
Really though?
Yeah,
do
not
you ever
all
send
of
back
them.
something?
Yeah, I got like a Twitter argument a couple days ago about some Martin Luther King stuff with somebody. I usually argue about politics with people. So.
Oh, really though?
Damn.
Now, you guys just did a march in Selma also, right?
Yes, we did.
And that was with you, Common, many of the cast.
David
was there.
Oyelowo and Ava DuVernay and Oprah and a lot of the citizens of Selma and the mayor and some of the people that originally marched.
That's beautiful.
50 years ago were there as well. The youngest marcher, she was like 7 or 8 years old when it happened, and she was there with us too. So it was beautiful. We sang on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, which is where a lot of the march happened and where they got into a conflict with the police 50 years ago. And so it was pretty incredible.
Hey man, now does it feel like crazy that just standing in the same place and being so involved?
Yeah, it was really moving. It was really moving to be there on the bridge. We sang Glory with a choir from Tuskegee University and an orchestra, and it was pretty stunning just to be in that space.
Now, John Legend, are you from Chicago?
I'm from Ohio.
Ohio. Now,
yeah.
Did you live in Chicago?
I never lived in Chicago, but because I work with Kanye, everyone assumed I was from Chicago too. But I met Kanye in New York, and Kanye had just moved to Newark, and I was living in Manhattan, and we started working together then. And so that's when we met. We didn't meet in Chicago.
Is it ever crazy just how much paparazzi is around Kanye and Kim Kardashian?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Do you ever tell them like sometimes like when it was going on like man pull back just a little bit, you know, don't
Well, there's nothing they can do at this point. You know, they're like both very famous.
Right. No, I'm not talking about him. Like just like grabbing a paparazzi guy, or do you ever call him like, hey?
I think he's mellowed out. I think he's gotten used to it. I think it's hard to deal with. I think nobody knows until you're in that position, and I think everybody wants stars to just accept all that comes with being a star. Yeah,
I got you.
But sometimes, it's challenging, and people are really rude to us because they want to
get a reaction,
and they want to sue Kanye. Like they want to find a reason to sue him.
Yes, sir.
And so they try to provoke him so that they will get him to do something. And so I think he understands that and he's mellowed out, but it's hard. Like it's not a simple thing to just go through life and let people just say anything they want and do anything they want.
And your queen
and about your wife and they said some racial slurs to him and like they're trying to provoke him. So like that's awful.
How do you keep your scandals out? Like, cause I heard you had hit somebody over the head with a keyboard.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like how do you keep? Like,
I just threw him a little money and
as you should.
just hush up.
The last time I had a chance to see you do everything live. I think were we at the Staples Center?
At Staples, yeah.
At Staples Center, man. Basically, and then you came back through and you did like Hollywood Bowl.
Yes.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, man. Well, my wife, she went. It was girls' night.
It was El Green.
Yeah, so
Green
you know.
night.
No, I did Marvin Gaye.
Oh yeah, Marvin Gaye.
The other black guy. Thank you, Louis.
Yes.
My bad.
Wasn't it Barry White?
I believe it was Johnny Mathis.
Right, yeah, man. When you did that Sammy Davis Jr. thing, man, you was tight on that boat. But now we do have you for Valentine's Crush.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you straight up, man, we're a powerful station.
Yes.
But when your name came up, I was like, we're not gonna get him.
Yeah, I was like,
Never
what is
gonna
this?
happen.
Like man, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But
I had to do it, man.
That's crazy.
At the Forum with Power 106, we're going to have a great time.
So
Yeah,
you're performing
man.
at the Grammys, performing at the Oscars,
Yes.
but you are performing at Valentine's Crush. What?
that's what the
Absolutely.
contract says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there,
It's in
right?
the deal.
Why are you questioning?
I already got my first half.
Making sure.
Yeah, he already got paid. He can't half of it. He can't get out of it now. But let me ask you this, man. Do you know when you're doing a show like Valentine's Crush? Do you know when, like, okay, this part of this song is about to kill them, or when I get into this record, I know that it's going to explode?
Well, we know what songs tend to get the most reaction, And you know, I've been doing a lot of shows with all 4 of my albums now, and so I start to understand what works with the crowd, and so we're gonna try to tailor the set to make it really go off.
Do you still get nervous before you get on stage?
Not really. No, I get excited though. I really do get excited. I'm excited to finally hear the crowd roar and just feel that energy. And as soon as I get out there, I'm just having a great time.
It's Valentine's crush night. Do you have a ritual? Are you like, I know some cats say, oh, I got to do this. I got to like, Usher, I got to get these M&Ms. Or somebody else, I got to step in dirt.
I eat roasted chicken
really
before every show.
Same here.
Oh, that's
Go ahead
cool.
now.
Yeah, a little roasted chicken, vegetables.
So you'll eat before you go on.
Yeah, it makes me feel like just ready.
Have you ever been on stage or had to like, man, like I got to use the restroom?
Yes.
You know when you do a wardrobe change, is there a quick like urination?
Yes, there's a quick pee break sometimes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right. Do you see people in the audience also? Like, do you look at
while
someone?
I'm peeing?
No, not while you peeing. No, not while you peeing. Like that's your TMZ scandal right there. But do you see people in the audience? Like, are the lights so bright, or can you see someone?
I see like a lot of at least the first tier there. I see them, and I enjoy that. I like to look in people's eyes, and I like to connect with people while I'm singing. I don't like to not see them and
right.
just be in my own world. I like to really connect.
Have you ever been to bring a girl up on stage, kind of?
Yeah, we did a slow dance a lot.
Really though?
Yeah.
Did you?
I had a song called "Slow Dance" on my second album, and so we used to do that one a lot. Maybe I'll bring it back for Valentine's crush.
Hell no.
Who knows?
How do you pick the girl? Do an assistant pick or?
I picked the person, and I haven't done it in a while, but I picked them based on just how excited they look. I want somebody that's going to give some energy.
I heard that.
Because you can't get up there and just get all shy, so I need somebody that's going to go out there and bring it.
Well, now, do you ever bring anybody up to sing with you? No.
Oh, my goodness.
I haven't done that in years. I did like a contest years ago where my fan club, I gave somebody a chance to come sing with me.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, she actually did a good job.
Okay, but you haven't done it
But
since.
she auditioned, you know. It was like she sent in the tape and we picked the best one.
Would you do like an American Idol or something? Like, can you see yourself as a judge?
Yeah, I was on that show, Duets on ABC for a year.
I'm tripping.
I know it went by quickly.
I'm tripping. Does it not that you squash somebody's dream and then you give somebody the opportunity to perform with you?
Yeah.
But is it hard to tell someone, especially on that platform, like...
You know, you have to just get used to being frank with somebody, but also being optimistic. You know, you can't just be completely negative, but you want to help somebody get better. And so I think I was able to balance it where I would give them feedback that would help them get better. But also compliment them.
And the one time you was like, man, you'll never sing with me. Remember the one time? Wow. You were like, listen to your
that was
voice.
me to you.
Yeah, well,
Is that beef? Is that beef right there?
One day.
hold on, man. All righty, okay. That was like a little jab right there.
Oh, my bad.
That was like a hold on.
My bad.
Let me see.
Show what you do.
All righty, that was a little.
One day. Come on.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
It's our duet. You ready?
Go ahead.
One day, when the glory comes,
It will be ours.
It will be ours. Oh,
One day. That was beautiful.
well, thank you, brother.
That was really good, Big.
Yes, sir.
You kept
I mean,
up
I
with
tried.
them.
Yeah.
You kept up with
Now
them.
I could really say that I sung with you.
Yes,
You
we did a
performed
duet.
together.
No,
We did a duet. That's in your resume. That's in your bio now.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Wow.
Sorry, John. I'm having a moment right now.
That's a big deal.
Now, let me
Amazing.
ask you this, man. What's the probability of my coming out with you in common at like the Oscars?
It's low. It's low probability. I'm not ruling it out.
You're giving me the red light.
I'm not ruling it out.
So you give
but
me the
it's
yellow light.
Low
Give me
probability.
The yellow light.
Yeah.
All right, cool in the game. We got John Legend in the neighborhood, Big Boys
Big
neighborhood.
boy.
Special thanks to Robert Wayne Footwear and Doc Martin.